The internet is information superhighway.
Benefits is just a whole world of information out there. And drawbacks, there's some people out there that'll try to cheat you out of things.
Cyber grooming, no idea what that is.
Have no idea.
I'm familiar with cyberbullying. Pretty much cyberbullying is when someone has your access to your email, a way that they can contact you via internet, and they send threatening messages to you. It can be pretty intimidating.
I'm Patrick Chalmers.
And I'm Amy Wood.
Welcome to Reality Avenue. Today's topic is on Cyberlife and what's really happening online. We know many of us love the internet, but we also know the internet can be a very dangerous place if not used wisely.
As seen by the interviews on the street, a huge part of the danger stems from the lack of knowledge or experience with the internet and computers. The people on the street had the opportunity to ask our reality group some questions in the hopes of expanding their knowledge. Let's go to them now.
What are the main internet dangers?
Sexual predators.
You can get
they're
computer
everywhere.
viruses.
Oh,
That too.
downloading music? Yeah.
I got one of those
explodes
before.
your computer.
I needed a new computer.
Really?
Well, I'm glad to see that you care more about the safety of your computer than yourself.
Sexual predators.
Sexual predators? The viruses, no.
I don't think they're really gonna bother you. Like
Viruses or
Sexual-
sexual
No.
predators? No,
Sexual
they're
predators.
only gonna molest you. No, they're not gonna bother you though.
Well, what's the chance of them getting you out of all the people on
Have
my
you ever
team?
seen the
Why
Dateline
risk
special
it?
they had?
I know, but that's only one person. out
One
of-
person.
One person. They
got-
arrested
got-
like 40
Okay,
people.
so
They
it's
did
only
it
like
for a
40
one-week
people.
span. They got one day,
40
8 guys.
people within...
It was in Richmond, Virginia.
40 people out of
in
like...
one city.
maybe they
In
put their,
one house. They
there's
staged the house.
600 in Broward County.
maybe they put
There, and
them
there
all
are
in that
websites
position.
online
Very
that you can
easy.
find out where sexual predators
Yeah,
live.
yeah,
if it's in
exactly.
your area. But still,
I have
Yeah, but
friends
just
that
because
met
you're not
people on
listed doesn't mean
MySpace.
you're not a sexual predator.
yeah.
Just never got
My
caught.
man wasn't listed for a while.
But sexual predators can get you anywhere. It's not like...
I think
they
you
can
have to
only
put
get you on
yourself in that
MySpace.
situation though.
Yeah, you have to put yourself in that situation, but
'Cause I have
you just
friends-
have to be careful with who
Yeah,
you're
but all
talking
you need
to.
is that sexual predator to have a little brother, put his little picture on MySpace, pretending to be him or something like that. They can
Just
find ways.
make
They
sure-
definitely
just-
could.
My friend met somebody off MySpace before.
That's creepy.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
not.
I lie so much online. That's why I think it's creepy. ASL. I'll be like, ooh, age 23, sex, don't know yet. I'll mess around with people because it's online. They don't know who you are. We can say that, you know what I mean? That maybe it wouldn't happen to us, but there's plenty kids out there that are in us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We live in
And I don't
such a
even
heavy populated area too. It could happen all over our county.
And if it was happening to you, I don't think at that moment you would realize it.
Yeah.
Right. It
It's-
depends. Like, we're thinking because we haven't really had it happen to us, so we're probably going to be like out in the open with it. Like, they could very well have been doing this for a while. They can easily.
Kids
Who
just
knows
need to
who
be
you
conscious
spoke
on
to?
who they talk to online. I
Yeah.
personally think you just gotta make sure that you know who you're talking to.
Exactly.
Pretty simple, I think.
But it's not just adults. Sometimes kids can hurt each other online as well.
Let's find out from our reality group how it might feel to have someone spread rumors or say hurtful things to you online.
It'll make all of that tension and all of that, just shock of what people say about you sort of inwardly, I guess sometimes.
I don't know. As long as I know it's not true, it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah, well, especially though if you're in middle school, you can't even really blame them. Come on, if they're a girl, they're just now going there, getting developed and stuff like that, as well as the boys. You know what I mean? So they're going through a whole bunch of changes though. So they're emotionally, they're really unstable. So that kind of
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
getting
that's
picked
true.
on.
But
I
even
know,
if you know it's not true, I still think it would hurt your
I've never really
Yeah.
cared what anyone thought, but I know back in middle school, that's when it used to bother me. If any time, that's when I'd say it bothered you because it's middle school. Things do bother you more. But high school, it's just seen as it's so ridiculous. I think, or maybe just with me and my group of friends, because I should have emphasized that the people I mess with are people that are close people to me. Because I talk to the same people, be like, da-da-da, so I hear you talking trash. Matula, it's me, Justin, in the end, So it's people I mess with all the time. And in middle school, though, it definitely is different. Or if you're doing it to someone you really don't know. It's kind of jacked
It'll
up.
hurt their self-esteem pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, your hormones are raging, and there's all these changes and dealing with all this, adding more drama is just making it harder, But at the same time, it'll make you stronger for high school.
I think those things are the slam books or whatever. I don't like them. If you have something to say about someone, you say it to their face.
Or just keep it to yourself.
Or you can keep it to yourself, I guess.
How does your knowledge of computers compare to your parents?
My parents don't know anything about computers. They don't know a thing.
My mom.
Seriously?
Yeah, the copy and paste. My parents can't do that.
Oh, wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
The basic thing my mom can do is read the computer.
Parents really do need to get computer savvy and stuff
You
like
can
that.
erase them.
You can.
Huh?
Yeah,
You can erase.
Well, yeah, that's true. But they need to get more computer savvy where they can really know how to block things.
Monitor it.
The kids should not be more
Buy
excited.
it
Just
Tell
sit
your
there and watch
dad.
them use it.
Because that's what's funny. My parents would be like, oh, the computer's not a toy. Oh, I paid for it and everything. And I use it better than them.
Yeah.
I'm
It's not
teaching
even
them
that.
what to
They
do.
don't have to know about computers. All they have to do is just talk to their kids. Just take time out and say, who are you talking to online? You're not doing anything wrong.
Wouldn't it not be such a bad idea if maybe the kids would just sit their parents down and show them a few things? I mean, you know your parents want to watch out for you. And if you don't have anything to hide, then why not show them, hey, this is MySpace. You know, here's some bad things on it, but I don't, my profile's set to private. It's just my friends. You don't have anything to worry about.
Well, I like the internet. I just think you have to be careful with yourself. You have to know your boundaries. So you have to know what you have to do to be safe. No one can tell you because your parents will try to warn you, but when it comes down to it, it's you.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah. The internet is fun, but it's helpful, but you just gotta stay safe and don't talk to strangers.
You have to be smart, I mean, the internet has a lot of information that you can use, that's helpful.
Exactly.
Not hurtful.
It's just like real life, though. That's what people don't realize. It's like when you go out to hang out with a whole bunch of people, you see if someone just random comes up to you, you're completely friendly and you're going to be telling them all this personal information about yourself?
Well,
don't do that online either.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. It's common sense. You just have to use common sense.
Exactly. People think, because I'm on the computer and they can't see me, like nothing's, no problem. People can just get your IP server and find exactly where you are.
Yeah.
The group had a lot to say and certainly have a lot of experience with the internet. We absolutely agree with their statements regarding parents and the need for them to become more involved and internet savvy.
We were able to speak to someone up close and personal who's a self-proclaimed internet nerd. She loves the internet, but shared some of her less pleasant experiences online with us as well. Her name is Christy, and let's go to her now.
I'm pretty much a closet inner nerd, and I go on the internet a lot, every day. I do instant messaging, and I'm a total Myspace junkie, and it's pretty ridiculous. I probably go on Myspace like 20 times a day, at least, to check all my messages and comments and stuff, and I'm definitely we were talking about this earlier, I'm definitely a better Myspace friend than I am a real-life friend, because in real life you have to dedicate a lot of time. You have to take out a lot of time to somebody, but in Myspace, you just write your little comment, and you write your little message, and then you're done. There's this thing on Myspace where your picture on the main Myspace thing, your picture pops up every once in a while, right? And to anybody who is just looking at their page and like to check their messages or whatever. So as that happens, you get randoms, which are, usually guys that are they write you a message and say, "Oh, you're cute, holler at me," or something stupid like that, and those are randoms. Normal randoms. But then there's the occasional creepy that is a whole different ball game, and the creepies are really scary. Like, I had a guy write me a message, and he said, I don't know what he said. He's something, write me back or something. And I went to his page and I looked at the pictures, and every single picture, instead of being a picture of him, was a picture of a different woman, like, walking down the street. So it was like a picture he had taken from his car or something of girls walking down the street. And it was so creepy because it was obviously random girls and it wasn't one of his friends or something that he was taking pictures of. And I got really creeped. That's definitely creepy, you know. You know what else? Another bad thing that happened, which caused a lot of drama, is my ex-boyfriend is on my MySpace. He's one of my friends. So he would go and he would lurk. Do you know about lurking?
No.
Oh, lurking is very bad. Lurking is when you go and you just go and look at people's pages and you read all their comments.
So no one can know if you're lurking.
Nobody knows if you're lurking, no.
Hence the term.
Lurking. Yeah, it's very mysterious. But anyways, my ex-boyfriend used to go and lurk all over my page and read all my comments. And he would see comments from guys and freak out and go into this psychotic tailspin and call me crying and, you know, saying, I'm glad you found somebody and I'm glad you're happy and all this stuff. And it was all because of MySpace. Drama. Wow. MySpace drama. It's so petty and it's so childish, I'm almost 23 years old and I'm still dealing with this petty drama